And it's like, no, no. I do not want to risk that ever happening because I've got a shitload of coin and time in that main base. I would that would probably be enough to make me rage quit Dune Awakening. I'd be like, nope, I'm done, not coming back. Sorry, had a good time, got my 400 hours out of it. Not playing anymore. Like if I actually destroyed my main base because of something stupid like that, I would just be like, that's cool. Thank you for the great time, Funcom. Got my money's worth, but I'm not not gonna keep playing anymore. So thankfully, I learned my lesson on the small base. But that they need to address that, and I know why they have it like that because it's because of the PvP aspect of the game. When you're in the deep desert, so they've got those crafting. Everything's got the same tags essentially, even when you're in the PvE zone. But man, if that's not something that could really turn around and bite someone in the ass. That would be a really unpleasant time for someone to like realize that they just pulled the advanced subfief console and and just all of a sudden their 12 to 15 land claims are just gone. And now you have to try to figure out where to place all those again. Never gonna work, dude. You're fucked. Yep. Definitely a little quality of life thing. Now, the edge cases, of that happening it's very, very remote, but there are enough of us, even in our own community members. JK's like, some of us carry on even after destroying our base, and now we have a way better base. That's fair. That's fair. Yes, butterfly cups are what I'm looking for. Oh, I can't. I have seen fireflies, yes, but they didn't lead me to anything cool. They just led me to mushrooms. That was yesterday we found some. I didn't see any today. I probably need to water all my garden here real quick. They led you to butterfly clips? Well, then I'm going to have to make sure I go back and try it again because I have randomly come across butterfly cups. Not even in the forest. I came across some over here in the western part of the Shire, in the western part of Bywater, on this stream like a couple nights ago, like over here. I randomly found some, like over here, around some of these trees and stuff. And I was like, what? Because I've only ever found them in the forest before. So that was unexpected. Boop-a-doop-boo. Ooh, that was a specialty field ring. Thank you very much. Oh, I just got another specialty. So that's that field ring quest done. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oop. Chantrell. Man, I really want some mushrooms right now. No lie. Some freshly chopped, sauteed with garlic, butter, and onions. That sounds good. Alright, why is my phone beeping at me? Boop-a-doop, boop, boop, boop-a-doop, boop, boop. Chanterelles! Ring shrooms! Morals. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright, where are we at? We've completed morals, chanterelles, and we need some more field rings. Alright, so we need to... Let's just make our way back to Delphi, because we can turn in those quests, probably find some more... I need one more chanterelle and one more field ring. Oh, 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 oh. Hello. Actually, I'm gonna need to stop up at the house beforehand because I've got a full inventory. And then I should be able to... There's usually 3 or 4 chanterelles up around her, so I can finish that, and that'll give me 4 turn-ins. With Delphi, and then we might be able to just hang out in the forest until nighttime and look for fireflies. Shroom coffee. Oh, Ruby's Pond. Okay, all my garden stuff's good to go. You know, I have never seen anything spawn up here on this island during the springtime so far. It's only in wintertime there was a bunch of stuff up there. Up. Ring shrooms. Which I don't need for the quest, but shrooms are shrooms, man. It's not that kind of mushroom coffee. Alright, we are at evening time now. So let me turn to Delphi here, and then we need to keep an active eye out for fireflies. Okay. Ooh, Tuckborough Red. That's cheese. Pink elephants can become a real hazard. Oh no. Man, I've got to be getting close to, Oh, we're getting there. We're just a smidge away, but that smidge is like an hour of harvesting to get me to the next inventory. Yeah, I think they're all over in the same place, Ogrenaut. Because the only place it shows me on the map that they could potentially be is down here. So, let's keep an eye out for, it might be too early, I don't know. But let's keep an eye out for fireflies. I really need more coffee. I'll go get some here in a minute. After we're done with this, try to find some. I don't see any fireflies at the moment. Here, fireflies. Here, fireflies. No fireflies yet. Here, fireflies. Here, fireflies. Oh, oh. Oh, those aren't fireflies. There's something over here, though. The forest is beautiful. The smell of earth and trees, it's very restful. I wonder if the old forest is like this. I hear it's a strange place. And there are other forests, too. I've heard of Mirkwood and Fanghorn, but every forest has its stories. I've heard Mirkwood has giant spiders, and in Fanghorn things grow tall, taller than they should. But these trees look kinder to strangers. It's good to go to a new wood and make new memories with new friends. Completed the tale, Memories of the Forest. Although technically we were still just in the evening. So it's about to pop over to night. So we'll see if maybe something happens when we get into that nighttime. Alright, now we're officially in night. Oh, 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 just found some. I just found some. So I think, and I could be wrong, it could be that butterfly, and I haven't, you know what? I probably should go look at the encyclopedia for these things. I'm making an assumption right now without having actually looked at the encyclopedia. I wonder if these only spawn at night. Not during evening, but at night. And maybe that's been my confusion, is that I've been looking for them during the evening hours, and they only spawn during the nighttime hours. Yep, look at that. There's some fireflies. I'm just, man, willing to bet that's it. Yep. Well, I just completed the butterfly cups, but I'm betting that's what it is right there. They only spawn. Yep, look at that. They're all. I was just up here a few minutes ago, so they must only spawn literally at night. Well, shiznizzle. Yep, there's some more right down there. Yay! I fingered it out. You know what? I probably should have looked at their encyclopedia entry a long time ago. Look at that. There's more over here now. Ugh, I feel like a complete jackass. Encyclopedia. Vegetables. No, it doesn't say, though. It doesn't actually say. It just says all seasons, but it doesn't actually say that those are only found at, like, during the day or night. But now that we know that, they only spawn at night, not evening, night. And I found them not just here, I did find them in the Western Shire, the Western Bywater too. I'm not going to have time to run over there to see, but I do know I found them in the same place that I found mushrooms. So over here, where you find like the wood bluet and all these, over here, That whole section, because I found some over, I found like 6 of them over there. Um, and it didn't even track with me that it was because it was nighttime when I was over there. Yes, we are not crazy. All right, cool. Well, that's a big weight off my shoulders because that was like, where the frack do I find? I'm over here. It's nighttime. It wasn't nighttime. It was evening time. 'Tis a difference. I know. I figured it out right as I finished the quest. Oh, I'm not gonna make it home. Oh, I need to turn into Delphi anyway. Run, Mr. Hobbit, run! You can do it. Get to your bed. Go, 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 go. Oh! I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. It's a rainy day in spring. Yay. Alright. There's always something extremely satisfactory about figuring something out. Okay. Ooh, we can harvest. Nice, got some shallots. That's completed. Which means I can plant some more things. Do, 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 do. Cadets are not a friendly crop to that. Parsnips, no space. I'm not gonna be able to fit anything in here, am I? Oh, I can do... No, I can't do beans. Beans are summer. I was like, wait! Beans! Any space for a carrot anywhere? I don't think there is. Alright. I'm about ready to graduate to some bigger, bigger beds, but I need money. I'm broke. All right, I have 2 quests to turn in, so I'm gonna ignore all of the club quests for the moment. Let's go do turn-ins. I think we have a gardening turn in. Let's double check here. Yeah, that's a gardening club. Yep. Okay. And if we see anything, you know, any cool stuff, we'll harvest along the way. Not you, my lady. We're looking for your rugrat. Where's she at? Where's the kid? We got to talk to the kid. Where you at, you little brat? Come here, Rosie. We gotta have words, you and I. Cabbage. What do you trade? So these are like flowers, and you need jam to trade to her. Why would I need flowers? That'll be interesting to figure out later. Pink elephants. When I was young, and they packed me off to school, taught me how not to play the game. I didn't mind if they groomed me for success. But I was just a fool. Do, 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 do. You know, it might be time this weekend. Alright, Delphine, my dear. Let me need to go back to the club boards. No, you definitely missed the banhammer. We had a banhammer moment earlier this morning. Thankfully, it's been calm since then. But there is always an asshat willing to test things. Where is she at? I wonder if she's up top. No? Where the heck is she? Delphidem, you're testing my patience, my dear. Don't jump, Mr. Hobbit. Oh, wife just woke up. I will need to go say good morning to her